Today we are going to speak about something that's very close to my heart, and that's fear. So fear is close to my heart. It sounds funny, but all of us have a lot of fear inside us. And many times this fear holds us back. I'll share a small story to explain how this fear holds us back, and I'm sure all of you will be able to connect with it. So, when I was a small boy, my mother would share this story with me. This is a story of Sri Krishna, and it goes back thousands of years. So, in those days, Krishna and his brother Balram were traveling through the jungle in the night, and thousands of years ago, there were no hotels, so they had to sleep in the forest at night. And while they were sleeping, Krishna told his brother, he says, we will take turns sleeping. So first I will sleep, then you sleep. And the reason for this is to keep a watch for, animals, robbers or anything. So Krishna sleeps, and while Krishna is sleeping, his brother Balram is wide awake, and he sees a monster coming. As soon as he sees this monster coming, he starts having all sorts of fear within him. So he starts feeling afraid, he starts feeling panicky. And as the monster comes closer, his fear grows. And as his fear grows, the monster keeps increasing in size. So more the fear, the bigger the monster. And finally, Balram's fear is so much that he panics and he faints down, falls on the ground. And Krishna hears some sound and he opens his eyes, he wakes up and he sees Balram beside him. He assumes Balram is sleeping, and Krishna looks at the monster, huge monster, big in size, and while he looks at him, Krishna very calmly, very coolly asks him a few questions. He asks the monster, what do you want? And as soon as Krishna asks him, what do you want? The monster becomes half in size. Again, Krishna asks the monster, where have you come from? Again, the monster becomes smaller. Krishna keeps asking him questions. Why are you here? What can I do for you? And the more questions Krishna asks, the smaller the monster becomes. And finally, the monster becomes like a cute pocket-sized monster, like a Pokemon. And Krishna is smiling and he takes the small monster, keeps him in his hand, and Balram gets up, all panicky, and he's like, Krishna, Krishna, there was a monster here. Did you see him? What happened with the monster? So Krishna says, are you talking about this small Pokemon, this small pocket-sized monster? And what does this story teaches us? This story teaches us that when we face our fears, when we look at our fears in the eye and ask them relevant questions, they are no longer exaggerated. So fear is only in our mind. So all of you, I would like to help you out and tell you that look at your fears in the eye and simply face your fears. So you might have fears of calling people, you might have fears of meeting new people. Simply look at these fears in the eyes, face them, and once you face them, these fears will become smaller and you can move ahead better in your business, in your life. I hope you implement this, and I shall see you soon. Thank you.